What's going on, everyone? Welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to share with you a couple of setups that I'm potentially looking to trade by the end of this week, possibly even next week as well. We're going to go through euro dollar, pound dollar and gold, because in my opinion, from all major instruments, these are probably the ones that are traded the most. Okay, so I'm going to mention some levels here and there, or basically where are those levels where I'm going to be looking for entries, for trading opportunities, and hopefully that helps you in your own trading as well. Whatever kind of questions you've got by the end of the video, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below, and also check out the links to our social media and join our free Telegram channel. Like I said, there's going to be a link in the description below this video. So without wasting any more time, let's hop onto the screen and see what's going on with the charts. Okay, so first we're going to start off with euro dollar. I'm going to try to keep this one short and simple, and I'm just going to quickly go through what the situation is and what I'm basically looking for. Now, this is the weekly time frame. I still believe that price is in a downtrend, although recently we started this pullback, and if you look at the lower time frames, such as the hourly or even the 4-hour chart, you will see that the trend is pointing to the upside. But when you look at the weekly, there's a key level that price is about to approach right around the 1.06 level, and that's where I actually think we're going to see that reversal and basically the trend continuation to the downside. Okay, now I'm not really sure if price will get as high as 1.06, because if you look at the daily time frame, what we've had since yesterday was this daily candle with a nice long wick to the upside and closing all the way down here around 1.0335. okay, so this type of candle suggests that the market is about to turn around and push to the downside, and this is what I want to see right now, and that's exactly why I'm not in a trade yet. Okay, so let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. I don't really see anything interesting here on the 4-hour chart, but instead of that, we're going to look at the hourly time frame, and what we have here is some levels that we need to watch out for. Now, the first one would be the level down here on this current low that we currently have, okay, and that's 1.0330. If price breaks below that, then it's very likely that it will continue all the way down towards 1.0225, which is the next low. Okay, so if you want to look for short trades, then that's something that you can wait for. Basically a push below 1.0330, then you can wait for the pullback, and right here you can enter a short trade expecting for price to reach 1.0225 next, maybe even lower, right? But what happens if the market actually continues higher? Okay, well, for me personally, it means that I'm not going to be looking for long trades, or at least not yet. Okay, so like I said, there's definitely a chance for price action to continue higher, even though the trend is pointing to the downside when it comes to weekly time frame. Okay, and if I have to be honest, euro dollar isn't my favorite pair right now, because this is the only trading opportunity that I'm looking for. If we push below, if we break below 1.0330, then I'm going to be looking to take a sell trade on the retest of that same level. Okay, however, if price is about to continue higher, then I don't really have any trading opportunities right now, right? So I may give you an update in my Telegram channel. Like I said, you can check out the link in the description of this video and you can join. It's completely free, and that's where I post updates on pretty much all of my trades, or at least most of them. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for here on euro dollar. Let's move on to the next one, which is pound dollar. And if I have to be honest, again, we have a very unclear situation as what's going on with this pair. So let's have a look at the daily time frame first. Okay, now I think again, the market is about to turn around and push lower and begin the next downside leg of this downtrend right here that we see. But before that, we may actually go and retest some higher levels. And why is that? It's because we have a lot of structure on the left, and it's a strong market structure as well, since we're looking at the daily time frame, right? We've got this low right here, we've also got this previous high, and although we've already kind of retested that previous high, I'm not really sure if the market isn't about to create another higher high that we can see on the hourly or the 4-hour time frame and then drop down. Okay, so in order for me to take a sell trade, let's have a look at the hourly chart. I would like for price to break below this level right here. Again, the most recent low that we have. Now, if we break below that and then we come back for the retest and I get my entry confirmation based on candlestick patterns, well then I'll be more than happy to take a sell trade and target the next lows all the way down here, maybe even lower. right? However, if the market breaks above this high, then I actually think we're about to see some higher values, and I'm talking about higher values than this previous high at 1.2144. Okay, so again, very similar setup here to what we have on euro dollar. Let me just draw the arrow so you can see what my idea is. This is where we're going to be looking for sell trades around 1.1940. Okay, because if we do see that retest from down here, and then we see some rejection signals around this level, then we're going to be looking to take a sell trade. However, if the market continues higher and it actually breaks above this most recent high, then I'm going to be expecting some higher structure before we actually drop to the downside. Okay, now I'm definitely not going to be looking for long trades here. I'm only looking to sell, but we've got to be very patient with this type of market, because we don't really know what's going to happen next. And by the way, we've also got some important news for the US dollar. We've got some tomorrow. And then obviously it is the first Friday of the month on 2nd of December. So that means we've got NFP as well. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see some strong moves tomorrow on Wednesday and then on Friday as well. And that's why I'm not rushing to take a trade here on some of those major instruments. Now let's move on to gold, the last one for today. Whatever kind of questions you guys have, if you don't understand my setups or what's the idea behind my setups, then make sure to drop a comment below this video and I'll reply to each one of you. Okay, so again, let's have a look at the daily time frame, or in fact we can have a look at the weekly time frame as well. Okay, now I've got the Fibonacci from up here all the way down to the bottom of the market, or at least the bottom that we currently have, and as you can see, we're just about to retest the 38.2 retracement level, which is right around 1789, 1790 level. Okay, now if we go down to the daily time frame, what I think is going to happen is we're probably going to come back and see some type of reaction right inside of this zone, which starts from 1790 up to around 1810. Okay, that's where I think the market will actually reverse. So what that means is I'm not going to be looking to sell yet. Right now, this is the 4-hour time frame. We've got this bullish impulse right here. Then we have a little bit of a retracement inside of this impulse, and I feel like price is about to create another higher high. Okay, now I'm not sure if we're going to see a lot of price action up here. We may see just some rejection wicks during those economic events that we just mentioned a second ago. So, but I'm pretty sure that it isn't going to be that easy to take a sell trade here, place our stop loss above this structure or slightly above this structure, and expect the market to push down. That would have been too easy. A lot of market participants are doing exactly that, and what the market wants to do, in my opinion, is it wants to create a lot of liquidity above that structure, possibly above that structure as well. Then the market will come take that liquidity out and it will then drop down there. So that means I'm going to be looking to take a sell entry around the 1800 level. Okay, now I don't like to use pending orders. I rarely use them. What I want to see is some rejection. I want to see some nice long wicks inside of my area, wicks to the upside. That shows me that there aren't enough buyers in the market, and instead there are a lot more sellers in the market to push price down. So if I see some nice rejection wicks to the upside, then that means I'm going to be placing my stop loss just above those rejection wicks, and I'm going to be looking to take a sell trade with targets at least that previous low right here. So we're talking about targets right around 1630. Okay, that's going to give us a pretty decent risk to reward ratio on this trade. Now what happens though if price action breaks below this structure right here, so basically below the 1735 level, or right around there? If we see something like this, okay, and again a retest from below, and then for the market to create some structure here to give us some rejection wicks again, or some engulfing candles to the downside, then I would probably expect a continuation down. But to be honest, again, considering that we've got high impact news coming out in the next couple of days, then it's a little bit of a tricky situation. So it really depends on what kind of trading plan you've got, and does your strategy allow you to enter trades right before high impact news. If that's the case, then you can look for selling opportunities right around that level, around 1736, 1737, or something like this. Okay, now me personally, I'm going to be patient with this one as well. I really think the market will take out this previous high by a little bit, and it will then drop to the downside. Okay, once I get my confirmation inside of this area around the 1800 level, that's where I'm going to be looking to take a sell trade. Okay, so like I said, if you got any questions, or any kind of feedback, leave it in the comment section down below, and join our free Telegram channel. You can find the link in the